Hey, what's going on, guys? Alright, so I'm too excited and I just could not wait any longer. I wanted to do a short video on a new little knife that I got. This thing is the STKR Scout by Michael Pryor. This is a custom handmade knife. This thing is absolutely amazing. I'm going to be doing a field review in the next couple days on this knife, but I wanted to give you my first impressions on this knife as well as compare it to a couple other knives. This knife is 01 tool steel, 1/8 inch thick. I believe the cutting surface is 2 3/4. The overall length of the knife is 6 3/4. And the size of this knife is absolutely perfect for an EDC knife. It's small and light enough that you could actually carry it as a neck knife if you wanted to, or you could put it on your hip, carry it scout, carry it under your arm in a concealment situation, however you want. This thing is perfect size for that. Michael has done an absolute beautiful job on this knife. I mean, his craftsmanship is, all I can say is Diving Sparrow, BHK, you guys better watch out because Michael Pryor is not playing around at all. This is a gorgeous, beautiful knife. This thing is made of 01 tool steel, like I said. This is an OD micarta handle with brass lanyard holes as well as 4 lashing points for me. He put them in there because he wanted to be able to lash this to a spear if he needed to. He blued the blade on this. That was by request. He can make that pretty if you want. He can put a patina on there. He can do all kinds of things on there. But that, like I said, that was blued by request. This thing is perfectly flush with that handle. I mean, there is no, my fingernail cannot pick up anything. This thing is absolutely flawless with craftsmanship. I mean, absolutely 100% flawless. Looking at it straight on, the grind is perfectly in line, as well as the handles perfectly shaped and perfectly aligned. I mean, I inspected this thing with a fine tooth comb, and like I said, Blind Horse, Diving Sparrow, you got some major competition on your hands. He will be getting a lot of my business. I can already tell. I can't wait to actually use this knife. I'm going to wait and do it this weekend. I want to keep this edge a nice virgin edge just for that. But speaking of this edge is absolutely amazingly sharp. I mean, this thing is fantastic. I mean, that thing bites into your nail like nobody's business, and who knows, I might do a little shaving at the end of this video and we'll see what it will do as far as hair removal. My other 2 favorite EDC knives. The very cheap and popular Mora Robust. 15 bucks. You cannot beat this knife for $15. This is the greatest knife on the planet for that price. I do feel that this is a $100 value and a $15 price tag. Here's a kind of a size difference. This knife is way too big for a neck knife. It's only going to be good for a hip knife and a possible scout carry. Nor is it going to do very well under the arm unless you angle it really far down. Big size difference. Now, as far as the blades go, yes, again, the blade is shorter, but then again, this is an EDC knife. Keep that in mind. This is not intended to be a full-size workhorse. This is an EDC knife. Now, when I say not intended to be a workhorse, everything I've read and everything I've seen on this knife is that it is an absolute workhorse. Supposedly, this thing will take a beating like nobody's business, and I have no doubt that it will. My other favorite EDC knife is my Fall Niven F1. Now, this is this is a higher end knife. I mean, this is way more expensive than my Mora. I want to say that the retail on this with the VG10 steel is between 160 and 200 depending on where you go. This knife is absolutely amazing. This knife is super sharp as well as like my Mora. The difference is the Fall Niven maintains its edge far longer than my Mora, and both of them, you know, can be rehoned very simple. This thing, I'm not kidding, you can almost strop this thing on the denim of your pants to get it back hair popping sharp. This thing is amazingly sharp. Shave your face, no problem at all. And I got to tell you, I do believe that Michael Pryor's knife is equally as sharp as my Fall Niven or my Mora. Both of those knives are awesomely sharp. Before I forget, here's kind of a size comparison of those two. But anyway, like I said, I just couldn't wait to show you guys or introduce you guys to this knife. Michael Pryor, you did an amazing job on this knife, man. An amazing job. I hope you're as happy with my leather work as I am with your knife making ability, my friend, because this thing is awesome. Absolutely amazing. It looks like he either laser or acid etches STKR in the side of his knife there, and it's actually very cool. I don't know if you can see that or not. If that's not how you do it, Michael, please correct me. But anyway, let's take a look and see just how much hair this thing's going to remove. Alright, now don't be making fun of my white legs. I don't ever wear shorts. But here we go. Let's see what this thing will do. I'm putting very little effort into it, and it's taking it off like nobody's business. Alright, so there you go. That is my first impression of the STKR Scout by Michael Pryor. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a full field review on this knife in the next couple days. I'm also going to post a link at the end of this video and how you yourself can get in contact with Michael Pryor. You can also contact me, and I'll put you in direct contact with him as well. I have a feeling I'm going to be very pleased with this knife, and I do believe that this knife is probably going to become my new EDC knife. So, Michael, again, thank you very much for this, because this thing is absolutely amazing. I ain't got nothing else to say, guys. As always, have a good one.